Welcome to Art Lectio, a space where the enjoyment of art is restored to its original purpose, contemplation that leads to transformation. In each reflection, we will read what we see, reflect on its significance, respond with gratitude, and rest in the inspiration it offers for our daily lives. I invite you to join me in this reflection. In Duccio's Rucellai Madonna, a luminous vision unfolds. The Virgin Mary sits enthroned, her regal figure cloaked in a robe of deepest blue, etched with a serpentine golden hem that winds and dances as if alive. The throne, richly adorned and tilted ever so slightly, creates a faint impression of depth, drawing our gaze inward to this sacred gathering. The Christ child rests upon her lap, his small hand raised in blessing, a gesture both tender and commanding. Around them, 6 angels stand as attendees, their golden vessels glimmering as offerings of devotion. Their feet touch the ground, lending weight and substance to their heavenly forms, a subtle yet profound nod to the gravity of this moment. A celestial glow bathes the scene, radiating from the gilded background. The golden expanse transcends earthly time, inviting the viewers into the boundless realm of heaven. Above and around, saints gaze down from the roundels of the frame, their presence a silent chorus of praise, their lives a testimony to God's glory. The golden backdrop whispers of eternity, its radiance speaks of the divine, unchanging, infinite, and holy. Like the heavens that declare the glory of God, the gilding calls us to lift our eyes above the fleeting and into the light of His presence. The golden hem of Mary's robe spirals like a thread unbroken, weaving a story of redemption through the ages. It flows with the grace of God's providence, ever moving and ever persistent, drawing us into His eternal design. The angels whose feet rest lightly on the ground embody the meeting of heaven and earth. They carry their vessels humbly, as though their golden gifts could never match the glory before them. The Christ child raises his hand, a gesture small but powerful. He offers blessing and peace, a reminder that in him the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. The stylized forms with their elongated grace do not seek to imitate reality, but it elevates reality. This is not a portrait of the mundane, but an invitation to the sacred. The figures draw us beyond what we can see into the mystery of God's glory, where every line and gesture speaks of a truth that transcends words. The saints, quietly present in the roundels, reminds us that the story of God's kingdom includes us all. Their lives echo with faith, their gaze fixed on the one who reigns. Lord of glory, you clothe the heavens with light and fill the earth with your presence. Teach us to see your hand weaving through the fabric of our lives, as the golden hem weaves its beauty through Mary's robe. May the blessing of Christ rest upon us, and may our lives become an offering of praise, a reflection of your grace and a hymn of your eternal love. Amen. Close your eyes and let the golden light of the Rucellai Madonna surround you. Imagine it as the presence of God, eternal and unchanging, enfolding you in love. Follow the spiraling hem of Mary's robe in your mind's eye, a golden thread that winds through history, connecting you to God's plan of redemption. Rest in the peace of Christ's blessing, knowing that you are held in His light. This week, seek the golden thread in your own life, the moments where God's hand is at work, weaving beauty and grace into your days. Offer up your gifts, however small as the angels do, knowing that your worship is precious to Him. And as the saints surround Christ in this painting, surround yourself with faithful companions who lift their gaze to God and remember His eternal promises. Thank you for joining me for today's reflection. Subscribe to join me tomorrow and consider watching the clip on your screen for more inspiration. Let's continue this journey together.